This person is up all night thinking about you. And they're about to reveal this. Archangel Michael says, there is someone who thinks about you more than you realize. Their heart is restless, their mind wandering, and every beat of their day reminds them of you. Even when the world seems quiet, they are awake, holding you in their thoughts. Have you ever had someone who never leaves your mind, even when they are supposed to be resting? Someone who lies awake, their thoughts looping around memories, dreams, and unspoken feelings about you? Tonight, we're going to explore the secret world of someone who is up all night thinking about you. You may not even know who they are yet, but the universe is nudging you to feel their presence. This person could be a friend, a lover, or even someone you have barely met. The truth is, they are quietly weaving you into their inner world, imagining scenarios where they can express what they feel, planning the words they haven't said, rehearsing the conversations that might change everything. Each night, they toss and turn, caught between wanting to reach out and fearing the unknown. They think about your smile. They think about the sound of your voice. They remember small things you might not even notice. The way you laugh at something silly, the way your eyes light up when you're happy. In their quiet moments, when the world sleeps, they replay these moments, over and over, until your presence becomes a heartbeat in their own chest. Sometimes, the intensity of this thought can be overwhelming. They lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you feel the same way. They imagine the possibility of being close to you, of sharing a moment, of bridging the invisible space between you. Every thought carries a weight of longing, a subtle prayer that somehow, the energy they send will reach you, even when you're unaware. There is also a part of them that is afraid. Afraid that if they reveal their thoughts, they might scare you away. Afraid that their feelings are too much, or too soon, or too complicated. So, they keep it locked inside, only releasing it to the silence of the night. And yet, even in that fear, their heart beats steadily for you, quietly, persistently, and sincerely. Archangel Michael whispers that when someone is thinking of you this much, it is not just a fleeting moment. It is a sign, a ripple in the energy that connects people. They are drawn to you in ways even they cannot fully explain. Every choice they make, every step they take, somehow revolves around the thought of you. Sometimes they are conscious of it, sometimes they are not, but it is there, persistent and undeniable. They imagine scenarios that might never happen, holding your hand, walking beside you, sharing their deepest secrets, hearing yours. These imagined moments comfort them, but they also stir a restless longing that keeps sleep away. Night after night, the cycle continues, hope, fear, imagination, and desire all mixed into a bittersweet reverie. But the truth is, something is about to change. They are reaching a point where they can no longer keep it to themselves. The energy of their thoughts, the intensity of their feelings, is growing too strong to ignore. Soon, they will find the courage to reveal what has been hidden in the dark hours of the night. They will take the risk, stepping out of fear and into honesty. When this moment comes, it will be subtle at first. Maybe a message, a call, a glance that carries more meaning than words can hold. Or maybe it will be a heartfelt confession, carefully prepared, yet trembling with emotion. Whatever form it takes, it will be the unveiling of months, perhaps years, of quiet attention, thought, and feeling. This person does not reveal their feelings lightly. They have considered the consequences, weighed the risks, and measured their vulnerability. But their heart cannot stay silent forever. The energy of love, admiration, or deep care demands expression. They want you to know that you are thought of, cherished, and never truly alone in the quiet moments. Archangel Michael reminds you that the universe works in mysterious ways. When someone thinks about you constantly, it is not random. Their energy reaches you, sometimes in dreams, sometimes in coincidences, sometimes in moments where you suddenly feel understood without explanation. They are sending pieces of themselves to you through the invisible threads of connection. Even before the confession, you might notice signs. A friend mentioning them in conversation, a stranger who reminds you of them, or sudden feelings of warmth when their name crosses your mind. The universe has a way of preparing hearts for revelations, gently nudging you to notice the presence that has quietly lingered for so long. You might wonder why they haven't revealed themselves sooner. The answer lies in timing. Some hearts need to gather courage. Some souls need the universe's guidance to show the right moment. And some people hold back because they want the purity of their feelings to remain intact until the right opportunity arises. When they finally reveal their thoughts, it is not rushed, it is precise, meaningful, and full of intent. Tonight, if you feel a subtle pull, a soft whisper in your heart, it may be them. Someone awake, somewhere in the quiet of night, thinking about you, sending silent wishes for your happiness. Even if you do not feel it consciously, know that the energy exists, vibrant and unwavering, like a lantern in the dark, waiting for recognition. What will happen next? The moment of revelation is near. Perhaps tomorrow, or the day after, they will gather their courage. They will decide that you deserve to know the truth. They will step into the light of honesty, offering their heart as it truly is, without expectation, but with hope. And when that happens, everything will shift. The invisible weight of unspoken thoughts will transform into words that carry clarity, relief, and understanding. The tension of the night, the endless hours of thinking, will finally have purpose. Your heart will meet theirs in a quiet, powerful acknowledgement of connection. Archangel Michael says, trust the timing. Trust the feelings. Trust the energy that surrounds you. Someone is awake, thinking of you, and soon, their truth will meet your awareness. When that moment arrives, open your heart, for it carries not just words, but intentions, care, and love that has been cultivated quietly, steadily, and sincerely. Tonight, feel their presence in subtle ways. Maybe in a dream, maybe in a moment of sudden clarity, or in a memory that brings both comfort and longing. Their energy is near, gentle, and persistent, a reminder that you are deeply thought of, even when the world sleeps. And remember, this is not just a story. It is a message of connection, of unseen threads that tie hearts together, and of courage that grows quietly in the night. Someone is thinking of you, holding you in their mind and heart, and soon, they will reveal what they have been carrying silently. Archangel Michael says, "The heart that thinks of you endlessly is preparing to take a step." They have stayed silent long enough, and the weight of their thoughts has grown too heavy to carry alone. Soon, their truth will rise from the quiet shadows into the light of your awareness. Have you ever felt a sense that someone knows you, truly knows you, even without saying a word? That's what it's like for the person who lies awake at night thinking of you. They notice the small things, the way your eyes linger on something beautiful, the way your laughter carries warmth, the way you quietly hold your fears close. Every detail, no matter how small, is stored carefully in their heart. They imagine talking to you, sometimes in reality, sometimes in the secret theater of their mind. They picture the conversation perfectly, rehearsing the words so that when the moment comes, they can express exactly what they feel. But even in these imaginary talks, there's a hesitancy. They worry about overstepping boundaries or revealing too much too soon. Yet, no matter the fear, their desire to be honest grows stronger every day. Every sleepless night deepens the intensity of their emotions. They replay past interactions, searching for clues, signs, anything that might hint at how you feel. They analyze your expressions, your tone, your gestures, hoping to understand the connection that exists between you. Sometimes, they catch themselves smiling at a memory of you. Other times, they feel a pang of longing, wishing they could be closer. Archangel Michael reminds you, this person's thoughts are not fleeting. They are deliberate, focused, and sincere. Every moment spent awake thinking of you is an act of devotion, a silent prayer that you feel seen, valued, and understood. The truth is, they have been nurturing these feelings quietly, like tending a hidden garden. Each thought of you is a seed, growing roots deep into their soul. They care for this garden tenderly, protecting it from doubt, fear, or outside influence. They know that when the time comes to reveal their heart, it will bloom fully, beautifully, and without hesitation. Sometimes, their nights are restless because of uncertainty. They wonder if you notice them, if you feel the same pull, if the universe will align to bring you together. These questions echo through their mind like whispers in a dark room. They yearn for a sign, a spark, a message that validates the countless hours they have spent thinking of you. And yet, in this waiting, there is a beauty. There is a depth to the emotion that only grows stronger with patience. They have learned the art of silent devotion, understanding that love and care do not always need immediate expression. Sometimes, the truest feelings are cultivated in the quietest moments, when no one else is watching. Archangel Michael says, "Be aware of subtle signs." A message that seems coincidental, a dream that lingers longer than usual, a memory that returns unexpectedly. These are the echoes of their heart reaching out to yours. They might leave small hints, almost imperceptible, that reveal their thoughts. Perhaps they linger in your messages a little longer than necessary, reply with extra care, or share something meaningful that reminds them of you. These moments are not accidental, They are their way of bridging the gap between thought and expression, a gentle approach to letting you know you matter. Every emotion they feel is magnified at night. The quiet amplifies their longing, making their thoughts of you sharper, more vivid, more urgent. They replay interactions that made them happy, moments when your energy aligned perfectly with theirs. They analyze every laugh, every smile, every fleeting look, searching for hidden meanings, hoping to understand the invisible thread connecting you both. Yet, despite all this intensity, they remain patient. They understand that timing is crucial. They wait for the right moment, for the perfect alignment of circumstances, for their heart and mind to be ready to express the truth fully. They want their revelation to be meaningful, not rushed. Every sleepless night strengthens their resolve, shaping their courage into something powerful yet gentle. Archangel Michael says, "They are not just thinking of you, they are preparing for you." Every night spent awake is a rehearsal, a strengthening of the courage to finally step forward. Their love, care, and attention are building toward a moment of truth. Soon, they will no longer be able to contain the energy of their thoughts. The intensity of feeling will overflow, breaking through the barriers of fear and hesitation. They will find themselves compelled to act, to communicate, to reveal what has been silently thriving in their heart. And when they do, it will not be a fleeting declaration. It will be a careful, honest, and sincere sharing of everything they have kept hidden in the quiet hours. Imagine the relief they will feel, the release of tension built up over countless nights of unspoken thoughts. Imagine the courage required to finally step out of the shadows of doubt and reveal the fullness of their heart. And most importantly, imagine the moment when you realize that someone has held you in their thoughts with unwavering devotion, ready to share their feelings without expectation, but with hope. Even now, as you listen to these words, they may be thinking of you. Their energy is reaching across the distance, connecting with yours in ways both subtle and profound. Every unspoken word, every sleepless night, every moment of quiet contemplation is a testament to the depth of their care. They have imagined the perfect moment to reveal themselves. Perhaps it will be in a conversation that seems ordinary at first but carries hidden significance. Perhaps it will be through a message that touches your heart in a way nothing else could. Or maybe it will be in a simple gesture, a look, a touch, a presence that speaks louder than any words could. Archangel Michael reminds you, trust the process. Trust that the energy of their thoughts will find a way to express itself. You are about to witness the unveiling of a heart that has silently nurtured love, care, and admiration for you. Prepare to receive it with an open heart. The waiting is almost over. The nights of silent longing, the hours of quiet reflection, the careful rehearsals of words, soon, all of it will converge into a moment of truth. They are ready to step forward, ready to reveal what has been hidden in the darkness, ready to let you see the depth of their devotion. And when that moment comes, everything will change. The invisible tension will transform into clarity. The unspoken thoughts will become words of connection. The nights of waiting will be replaced by days of shared understanding. And in that exchange, you will feel the power of someone who has truly held you in their heart, thought of you endlessly, and prepared for this revelation with the utmost care. This is not just about love in the traditional sense. It is about recognition, attention, and the subtle, persistent energy of someone who chooses to hold you in their mind, even when the world is asleep. It is about the quiet devotion that grows stronger with patience and the courage that finally rises to meet truth. Archangel Michael says, "Soon, the silence will be broken." Someone is ready to tell you what they have carried through the night, what they have nurtured quietly, what they have imagined vividly. Be prepared to listen, to feel, and to recognize the beauty of a heart that has been waiting to be understood. And as the night unfolds, remember this: someone is thinking of you. Someone's heart is restless with anticipation, their mind alive with your presence, their thoughts quietly building toward revelation. Their courage is forming, their intention is clear, and soon, the hidden depth of their devotion will reach you in a way that cannot be ignored. When that moment arrives, it will feel like the world has paused. You will sense the sincerity, the care, and the vulnerability behind their words. And you will know, without a doubt, that someone has held you in their thoughts, their heart, and their quiet prayers through countless nights of wakefulness. Even before the first word is spoken, you might feel it. The subtle energy, the invisible thread connecting you both, the gentle pull that hints at what is coming. That is the essence of their nightly devotion, the quiet, persistent love that seeks expression. And remember, when the words finally come, they are not just empty expressions. They carry the weight of nights spent thinking of you, of hearts quietly longing, of dreams rehearsed in the dark. They carry intention, sincerity, and the truth of someone who has cared for you more than you realize. So, hold your heart open. Notice the small signs. Feel the gentle energy that surrounds you. And when they finally reveal their thoughts, receive them with compassion, understanding, and appreciation. Because this is more than a confession, it is the unveiling of someone who has cherished you in ways that words alone cannot capture. Archangel Michael says, "The moment has come when silence can no longer contain the truth." The heart that has thought of you through countless nights is ready to step into honesty. Prepare, for their words will carry the weight of their devotion, their care, and their unspoken love. Imagine someone who has spent night after night thinking about you, crafting the perfect expression of their feelings in the quiet hours. Their mind has rehearsed countless scenarios, their heart has held unspoken emotions, and now, finally, they are ready to reveal the depth of their devotion. This is the culmination of patience, longing, and courage. A revelation that has been waiting for the right moment to unfold. They approach with a mixture of nervousness and hope. Every step, every breath, every word is carefully considered. Their eyes reflect sincerity, their gestures are gentle, and their voice carries the weight of months, perhaps years, of quiet thought. They want you to know the truth, that you have been in their mind, in their heart, and in their soul, more than you could have ever imagined. Archangel Michael reminds you. This is the unveiling of intention. Every sleepless night, every quiet thought, every dream imagined is about to meet reality. Receive it with an open heart, for it is genuine, pure, and deeply meaningful. When they finally speak, it may begin simply, almost hesitantly. Perhaps with words like, "I've been thinking about you a lot," or, "There's something I've wanted to share with you for a long time." Even in their simplicity, these words are profound. They carry the energy of countless nights spent awake, replaying memories, imagining conversations, and rehearsing the courage to speak. They may share small details first, the memories that have stayed with them, the things about you that captivated their attention. They might talk about your laughter, your kindness, your strength, or the way you make ordinary moments extraordinary. Every sentence is a piece of their heart, every word a bridge connecting their thoughts to your awareness. You might feel a wave of emotion as you listen. Perhaps a quiet warmth, perhaps surprise, perhaps recognition. That's the energy of their devotion reaching you. The invisible hours, the sleepless nights, the silent prayers, they all converge in this moment. What they reveal is not just affection, it is acknowledgement, respect, and a sincere desire to share their heart openly. Archangel Michael says, "When someone has thought of you endlessly, their truth is a gift." It carries patience, courage, and a depth of feeling that is rare. Honor it, for it is a reflection of genuine care. As they continue, they may finally express what has been at the core of their thoughts, the longing, the admiration, the love. They might say, "I think about you constantly, and it's because you mean so much to me," or, "Every night, when the world sleeps, I find myself holding you in my thoughts, hoping you feel the same way." These are not just words. They are the crystallization of countless nights spent imagining a life where they could share their feelings without fear. They are the culmination of silent devotion, a declaration of care that has grown stronger with time. And in that moment, the energy of their heart is fully present, reaching for yours. Even the pauses in their words carry meaning. The hesitations, the careful choice of expressions, the nervous glances, all of it speaks to the sincerity of their feelings. They are not rushing, not exaggerating, not performing. They are simply revealing the truth of their heart, as it has always existed, patiently and persistently. Archangel Michael says, "Notice the courage it takes to reveal what has been hidden." Every heartbeat, every sleepless night, every thought that lingered in quiet darkness is embodied in this moment of honesty. It is a sacred exchange between two souls. You may feel a mixture of emotions. Surprise, warmth, relief, or even a gentle sense of awe. That is natural. The power of someone revealing their heart in such a vulnerable and genuine way cannot be ignored. It is a moment of clarity, a bridge between unspoken thoughts and shared understanding. Sometimes, their revelation might include not just words, but gestures. A gentle touch, a lingering look, a subtle movement that communicates what words cannot fully express. These gestures carry the essence of their nightly devotion, the silent attention, and the profound care that has guided their thoughts all this time. Archangel Michael says, "The energy of someone who thinks of you endlessly is profound. When it meets your awareness, it creates a connection that is both powerful and tender. Be present, and allow yourself to feel the depth of what is shared. And then comes the moment of true acknowledgement, the heart speaking without hesitation. They may say, "I wanted you to know that you have been in my thoughts, in my heart, and in my dreams. I cannot keep it to myself any longer." In that simple declaration lies the culmination of countless nights of reflection, longing, and preparation. It is not an impulsive confession, it is the result of deliberate care, thoughtful patience, and a desire to honor both their feelings and yours. At this point, the tension of anticipation dissolves into understanding. You sense the sincerity, the vulnerability, and the unwavering intention behind every word. The silent nights, the rehearsed scenarios, the imagined conversations, all of it has led to this one, quiet moment of truth. Archangel Michael says, this is a turning point. When someone reveals their heart after countless nights of thought, it is an invitation to recognize the depth of connection. Honor it, for it is sacred, intentional, and full of care. Their words may spark reflection within you. Perhaps you feel gratitude, warmth, or even a reciprocal longing. Perhaps you see them in a new light, recognizing the consistency, patience, and quiet devotion that has guided their actions. Their revelation is not just about them, it is a shared moment, a bridge between two hearts, built on sincerity and courage. Sometimes, the revelation may lead to a conversation. They may ask about your thoughts, your feelings, or your experiences. They want to understand you as deeply as they have imagined, to create a dialogue that is honest, open, and meaningful. This is the next step in the journey, a movement from silent devotion to shared understanding. Archangel Michael says, when someone reveals their heart, it is a gift of trust. Treat it gently. Honor the effort, the patience, and the courage it took to arrive at this moment. Your acknowledgement matters more than words can convey. And as this connection unfolds, you may notice subtle shifts in energy. The nervousness in their eyes softens, the anticipation in their heart eases, and the invisible threads that tied your thoughts together become tangible. You are now participants in a shared truth, a moment of mutual recognition that was once confined to their silent nights. Even if your own feelings are complex or uncertain, honor the courage it took for them to reveal themselves. Acknowledge the nights they spent thinking of you, the patience they practiced, and the sincerity with which they chose to share their heart. This is a sacred act of trust, and recognizing it can deepen your understanding of connection, empathy, and care. Archangel Michael says, the unveiling of someone's heart after nights of thought is not just about confession, it is about energy meeting awareness. It is about the courage to be seen, the willingness to be vulnerable, and the intention to honor the bond that exists, whether recognized or not. As you reflect on this moment, feel the weight and beauty of it. Someone has thought of you, deeply, sincerely, and persistently. They have navigated their fears, rehearsed their words, and waited for the right time. And now, their truth has reached you, genuine, heartfelt, and full of intention. The beauty of this revelation is that it is not just about words. It is about presence, energy, and the recognition that someone has held you in their heart when no one else could. It is a reminder that our thoughts, even those kept silent, can carry immense power when expressed at the right time. Archangel Michael says, "Receive this moment with awareness. Recognize the courage it took to think of you endlessly and then to reveal the truth. Honor it, appreciate it, and allow it to enrich the connection that now exists between you." And now, as the story reaches its peak, remember this: the person who spent countless nights thinking of you has done so with purpose, care, and intention. Their heart is open, their thoughts are sincere, and their revelation is an offering of devotion. When you witness this, allow yourself to feel, to acknowledge, and to honor the depth of what has been shared. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.